right, this is the second part where we get to entertain your calls on the issue, on the big story. Okay, the Academic Staff Union of Universities is set to sue the federal government over the registration of the Congress of Nigerian Universities Academics and the National Association of Medical and Dental Academics. ASUU's lawyer Femi Falana said this on Thursday. The Minister of Labour and Employment, Chris Ngige, had on Tuesday presented certificates of registration to CONOA and NAMDA. While speaking while presenting the certificates of registration to the two unions, Ngige explained that the two bodies will exist along ASUU.
And recall that this same union, CONOA, has been referred back to a committee way back. That's about months ago when they presented their interest. That's the Congress of University Academics, CONOA, that they want to have a factionalized ASUU. They want to break away from ASUU. And then the leader of the group, then the national coordinator of CONOA, Dr. Niyi Sumonu, said that they were a member of ASUU before some issues came up in 2016 at Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. And when justice was not done, a majority of members felt it was a deviation from what a union should stand for. So that is what brought about CONOA in 2018. And then when they presented their plans to the federal government, they were referred back then to the committee that they should look on the constitutional provisions of such a union. And now
it was welcome, warmly received by the federal government.
ASUU, the court asked them, federal government and ASUU, to settle out of court. But the latest, they just could not reach a conclusion. And now ASUU is appealing the judgment of the National Industrial Court that they should end their industrial action and go back to class. So today, the judge is ruling. A federal high court in Abuja is going to rule on that matter today. So, ASUU suing the federal government. What do you think will become of this? What's your take about this whole issue?
And don't forget that ASUU has been on strike since February 14, 2022. 7 months now. Okay, the studio lines, and don't forget terms and conditions apply, please. When you call, go straight to your point. You just have 60 seconds. No abusive words permitted. Prefer solution, and that would be great. The studio lines, 0816 251 9991, 0816 251 9991, and 0908 177 8793.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Where are you calling from?
This is Mr. Babalola calling from Owo.
All right, go ahead.
This ASUU government issue is becoming and unbecoming. Let me now direct my speech to Barrister Falana. The way Falana is doing in this country is not favorable to we commoners. Though he knows the law does not reflect in the situation in Nigeria now. Because I often say, time without number, we are in a lawless country. If not, how could a student be shut off from school for 7 months? Still, Falana is coming. Is that how he read his own book when he was in the school? Nigeria needs a sort of restructure. The restructure I even mean now is that most of us should just die. We should die for this country.
Okay. We appreciate your comments, your passion about the topic of the day. Remember, a former chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, that Professor Atahiru Jiga, he was once a chairman of ASUU, and in an interview, he accused Ngige of complicating matters. That's from his own side. And the lawyer, the counsel to the federal government, James Igwe, is saying that that ASUU should first of all obey the court order. And ASUU is saying no. So also the lawyer, Falana, said ASUU had not breached any law. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Comrade Dele Akaribo, calling from Ondo City.
Good to have you. Let's hear your thoughts.
Thank you very much. In my own submission, the step taken so far by federal government is not the panacea to the ASUU's demand. After all, it was this federal government that reached an agreement with the university teachers in 2019. And unfortunately, it was the same government that breached the agreement reached with these university teachers. So, government has not actually done well by factionalizing ASUU. That's supposed to be the step. We must continue to preach peace and practicalize peace. So, I am of the opinion that the step taken by federal government of Nigeria is not the solution to the imbroglio. Good morning. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you very kindly for that contribution. 0816-251-9991 and 0908-177-8793.
And remember, you can join us on our social media. Drop your comment on our Twitter handle at adaba889.fm or on our Facebook page. We are there live and we'll get to read your comment.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Is that Adaba?
Yes, it is. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Oh, well, I want to.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Your name?
I'm hearing you. Hello.
Hello, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Alade Idorin. My name is Akiniodu.
Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
Yes. My own is just to appeal to ASUU members to please obey the court order first, while the government will continue with negotiation. These students have wasted enough at home, and wasting their time. It's like wasting the nation's time. So please, ASUU should please obey the court order first, while negotiation continues. Thank you.
All right, we appreciate you for calling. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and where you calling from?
I am Emeritus. Hello?
Hello, we can hear you.
Emeritus Comrade.
All right.
Comrade Louis Igala from Owo.
Okay, go ahead.
You see, my sister, you don't create an empire within an empire. The other time I said, conflict is inevitable in any organization. But collective bargaining, based on the principles of give and take and consensus, these are the veritable tools to win any impasse or any imbroglio. I said the other time that they need to go to the round table. I mean, building an empire within an empire is like creating a vacuum. You are putting something or nothing. You are creating vacuum. Go back to the round table. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Remember, you can drop your comment on our Facebook page and on our Twitter page. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I am Okunikoya from Owo. I
Okay.
just want to react to one of the speakers who was comparing the time of Jega with this present time when Jega was an ASUU leader. You can compare and contrast. Since 1992, the education of this country had fallen from 1992 when General Ibrahim Babangida was the head of state. In 1992, I could vividly recollect ASUU went for a whole year, and since then, everything will become useless when it comes to education. It is time for us to find this problem and, come to a reasonable conclusion. If they fail this time, there is nothing called education again in Nigeria. It is better that, the government should see to us and then, complete everything and make the policy of education to work well in Nigeria. God bless you.
Right, thank you. We appreciate it. Remember, 60 seconds. Drop your comment at Adaba 889 FM. That's on Twitter. And join us live now on Facebook. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Morning to you.
Yeah, you're on with Ade from Igokoda.
Okay, good to have you, Mr. Adi.
Yeah. You see, for me, right from the onset of this ASUU federal government saga, I think I have the federal government to blame. When I look at it, I don't even know the kind of government we are practicing in Nigeria, whether tyranny or kakistopotocracy. I don't know. Look at the day I heard that federal government went to court, I said, this is an abuse of right. Because as entrenched in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the ASUU and every other civil servant organization has the right to pronounce strike action whenever they feel cheated at any point in time. You see? But look at now the kind of antics and funks that the federal government is coming out with. I think the federal government wants to hasten ASUU and they want to cause a kind of figody in the university system. So the federal government needs to be cancelled to refrain from all of this. See? So.
All right, thank you so much.
You just have 60 seconds, don't you forget. Okay, we pay our bills and we'll be back again.
àwọn ọmọ mi máa ń yà mí lẹ́nu ní ṣá. Adùn ní kì í jẹ́ kí 3 crowns milk tí mo fẹ́ràn dùn hàn mi tó ń dẹ́ tiẹ̀. Kì í jẹ́ kówó ìsàkóró mi sé lóṣooṣù. Wọ́n tiẹ̀ ti ń gbà á lérò pàápàá láti mú mi lọ sí Dubai láìpẹ́. Kí n lè fojú mi kòrókòró rí Burj Khalifa àtàwọn ibi mèremère mi.
Ó yá o láti jẹ̀bùn ìrìn àjò lọ sí Dubai fún màmá rẹ̀. Ra àwọn ọ̀dà 3 crowns tó tó ẹlẹ́gbẹ̀rún méjì náírà. Kọ̀wé láti dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ màmá rẹ̀. Fi ránṣẹ́ lórí ayélujára www.3crowns.com.ng. Ìpolongo yìí ní ìlànà àti òfin o. 3 crowns milk ìlera àwọn màmá ayọ̀ ẹbí.
All right, you're welcome back. You're still on the big story and we're still entertaining your calls, okay? Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Mr. Falala calling from More.
Good to have you. Let's hear your thoughts.
I wonder why people continue to point at these fingers to the ASUUs. Honestly, to me as a person, ASUUs also, they are equally parents. Most of their children attend the public university. They are not so wicked as people think they are wicked. They are only doing what is normal. They are trying to correct the wrongdoing of the federal government. So, LG is to be blamed on this matter. It's high time they fulfill all the promises made for the ASUUs. Before yesterday, it was Teachers' Day. Teachers in Nigeria celebrated. And the federal government, they have been promising teachers for years. So if teachers could also start their own now, you will now discover that federal government only give empty promises to their workers.
All right, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. We have a comment from our Facebook, Arikimashi Ibrahim Olori. Good morning, Adaba FM. Nothing bad in federal government decision because anything without competition is not really good. So ASUU should consider for the sake of Nigerian students. God bless Adaba, God bless Ondo State, and God bless Nigeria, and God bless you too. And Adefeiti email box is saying is a pity Nigeria at 62. Abiodun Adebayo, good morning. I want to plead with ASUU to please get back to their duties just because of the student. Destiny of this student cannot equate money. Money is not everything. Yoruba adage says, Owato in your lumaku. Abiodun from Ore.
Hello. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, this is Ola calling you from Ore.
Good to have you, Ola. Let's hear you.
I think Ngige needs to be talked to because the way he's taking the matter, it's actually taking it personal. Exactly what Professor Jega said. And I'm saying it, he's taking it personal. The speed with which he issued certificates to Konwa is a kind of suspicion. If that's the speed, the zeal with which he has been treating the issue of ASUU, I think by now those people would have gone back to work. So why is he trying to weaken ASUU, creating another monster? Today, Konwa may be in his favor, but tomorrow another government may come that Konwa will not find favorable, and they too may go on strike. So you are creating a double tiger in a situation like this instead of focusing attention on how to solve the issue. I think the hardline approach of the federal government should be checked. They are doing things as if they are the alpha and omega and nobody can talk to them. And they are the ones that have signed their agreements in the first place. Why can't they honor the agreement? They need to check their hardline approach. That's my take.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you. 08162519991. I think we can just entertain one call. And
hello, good morning.
Good morning, President.
Name and where you calling from?
I'm Chris. I'm calling from Bukutuba.
All right, go ahead.
You see, I think the federal government approving the registration of these parallel bodies, which they refuse to approve over the years, is blackmail. The lecturers that are on strike, they are students who are suffering at home. They cannot afford to send their children overseas for education. There are government officials that can do that. So you don't have to solve this problem once and for all. It has been on since 2009. At least, like federal government, soft it down, stop this cheap blackmail, and answer the issues. This is my take on it. Thank you.
all right, thank you.
Ola Oshibiko Ezekiel, the government should do what is needful and stop wasting student time.
Okay. Thank you very kindly for this wonderful contributions, and thank you for your calls also. But then let's keep our fingers crossed and see where and what the federal government does about all this. Till next week when we come your way again, my name is Ifeanyi Chukwu Abe.
And I'm Olajumoke Omotosho. God bless Nigeria.
That's on Adaba 8.9 FM.
Life is exciting on Adaba FM.